Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is Friday and we're doing our usual thing. Now, usually I try to do a few more streams. I talked about that I wanted to potentially do a stream a Wednesday or Thursday this week, and I ended up not doing it. Long story short, I had something today that I knew was going to take a little bit of mental capacity, so I decided to take it a little bit easier and just try to calm my mind for that. So that has been done. Momo, is the chat broken now? No, it's working. For some reason Mo didn't show up there. Maybe Mo appeared right in the interim between changing screens. I'm not sure. I hope that it's working. Anyways, we are playing Terrapuppercraft tonight, and I have a few plans, but honestly we're gonna take it a little bit light, because if you remember last time we managed to get some work done. We actually got ourselves an anvil going. We also put down a bunch of bushes, which we might be moving around this time. But as you can see here, we have the bloomery going, but we're out of charcoal. And well, while we have this bloom in there, which should be a 6er, and a couple here, that's only 18, which is not even remotely close to what we need. So we will probably go over to this one here, the Magnetite deposit, and try to extract some of that so that we have it when we need it. But honestly, we're gonna need more wood before we can really do anything, because yeah, we have a bunch of wood. I just don't want to burn that wood. I want to burn that wood or that wood. So, well, what did I have to do today? That is the question, isn't it? Well, I am trans, as you know, and as it turns out, things doesn't always work when you're trans. Well, long story short, again, I need to change my profession, essentially. And well, to do that you need a new education. Chicken, get out of the grass so I can click you. Get inside. Thank you. So problem there is, well, in order to do that you need to have proof of previous education and stuff. And well, I've taken previous education, so that should be easy, right? Well, my gymnasium, or what would probably be equivalent to high school or something, my diploma from that, can't find it. I'm pretty sure I didn't get it when I moved out, and my parents don't know where it is either, so for all intents and purposes it is gone. That's a problem, of course, but as it turns out, as long as you graduated after 2004, then everything should be fine, because everything is then available online. So that's great, right? Well, apparently if you're trans, that's not necessarily the case. Because I have changed my social security number and my name, strangely enough. And well, as it turns out, the things that should be there are not there, and I yesterday called one of the sites and asked, to my suspicion, and got a confirmation that yes, the reason they are not there is because they are actually there. They are just under my old social security number, which I can no longer access. So this is where the problem arises. The things are there, I just don't have access. The ones who need it don't have access. So that's not gonna help me much, is it? So today I had to go and visit my previous school and essentially have them give me a copy of my old papers. Luckily they had them, but they won't be storing them forever, so I really hope that they can move them into the new system under new name and stuff. That color looked a little blueberry or blackberry, so I was just like, is there fruits there? So yeah, I got the copy, so I can apply now. That's good. The copy will also keep being good, but if I lose the copy after they no longer have it, then I am in trouble. So hopefully they can move it over. I am still working on that part of things. Let's see here. We need a little bit more. I was just wondering if the spooder was what is it called, taking suffocation damage or what was going on, but no, it was hugging the raspberries, which is not really the best idea. No. Alright, let us see here. We are going to need some more vessels. And I mean, well, all things work out. Next time I actually pick the right education for once. And I won't need my papers again, but just in case. At least I found out before it was too late. It was a little bit like, I want to say destined, because I think it was day before yesterday I woke up and yeah, I see you out there. I don't want to play with you. Hi. You are so rude. I'm stuck. Yeah, there's a few zombies. The zombies can't get me inside though. We actually discovered something, like we have these powders, like caps lock on, and not that use please. So it turns out you can put color on a clay vessel and then you get a colored clay vessel. It doesn't color the whole thing, it colors the bottom, but you can actually use that to color code your vessels if you want to. You might make some colored vessels just for fun, but right now I don't really need them. Alright, I'm gonna need this eventually. I'm just gonna move it. How is my prospectus pick doing? Should be fine. Actually, let's move it in so we have it with everything else. Prospectus picks are small enough that they can fit in a chest, which is quite nice. I just like to have them on the wall so I can see where they are. Let's see, I want some willow. I'm gonna need some more of that properly. So yeah, little papa-sized step, and I am making my way to something. But it is a long path. I just hope that things work out this time. Let's see. Late summer. See, we have this nonsense where it doesn't grow the corners. Or at least it seems to not grow the corners. So we should cut the branches to get the saplings. I don't know, should we? I don't think we really need to, because we do have a lot of spare saplings. The only one we don't have a lot of is plum trees. It might still be a good idea, because once they regrow they will not grow the corner ones, and then you can more easily reach the top without having to jump as I had to last time. Alright. I wanted to have a look at the place over here, because I think this is where I want, what is it called, our barn to go. And we'll probably make it like here or something. That skeleton's gonna make me nervous. There we go. I actually hoping to get some more leather armor. But we have a nice open space here where we could have an enclosure. So that might be very nice. And the question is just like where we should make things. Perhaps there. I would like this tree to stay because it's quite nice. The problem is that we will need space for a roof. So if we made it here, then we would have an enclosure that went out here, which doesn't use all the space that we have available, but it does use a lot of it still. We can go over here and then this way. Not that we really need to use the entire area. Might just be nice. Let's see, we would like to have what conflict with this one. So at least go there. I need space for an entranceway. The problem with this placement is that it would like have it hover over the edge here, but we can do a similar thing as we did over here with supports. Something like that. Where did I put the stick? No, one further back. That could work, could work. The only thing I am perhaps not happy with is this tree here, because as we have it right here, we will have the enclosure go out this direction, then go out in 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 this direction, and now I'm tired of saying that. But with this tree here, we would have to go this way and this way. That's gonna look weird. So we will probably be going out here and then going into the building again. But then we need to figure out something to make this tree not regrow if we do that. The reason is if we keep the tree here, then all the grass here will stop growing. So if any of the animals eats the grass there, then we'll just have a bare patch of dirt, and that doesn't really look so good. So we'll probably be removing that tree there. And then the rest of it is fine. Like, I don't mind not having a square one, because frankly a square one is quite boring. We might even also remove this tree just so we can extend it like far out this direction, but I'm not entirely sure because we do have this annoying drop where we're gonna have like a wonky tiny little corner here. Though we could of course terraform and like make a foundation, put in dirt in the lowered area and then have it like that. That might be what we do. I don't mind it not being entirely flat. I don't mind it not being entirely flat. That is the right thing I was trying to say. But yeah, if it is entirely flat, it can get a little boring. So that is the main issue. Okay, soybean and garlic is ready. Rye is very close. Let's see. B, C. Well, for a C we're doing a potato. For a B, let's do another soybean maybe. Still trying to get more of the potato seeds, so that doesn't hurt. Alright, soybeans first. For some reason I keep looking in the bottom one. Okay. Let's see, this one here. What I'm concerned with here is that, let's see, this one here. I played a little bit with this like look, just to find something I was happy with before I started building. But I'm not sure here. Might want to move this over by one. Hello. Because it is it right now we have the door here. Like the main thing that I'm concerned with is if we have it like this, then over here we have a 1x1 window, and I don't really like 1x1 windows that much, so I think it would be better to move it like this. The problem then becomes that this here, well, I don't really like when the corner is basically, when this side of the ground is one level higher than this side of the ground on the corner. That to me looks weird. So I would prefer to move it forward one. But that would shrink the enclosure area a bit. That is perhaps not too bad. Does mean that we might have a window over there as well. Because then we have a 3 wide wall here, so we have a 1x1 window. Like, it's fine with 1 or 2 1x1 windows, but if I have a 1x1 here and a 1x1 here, then it starts looking weird to me. No, you distracted me, Spooter. Where did I get to? Another distraction, Spooter. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that is correct. This one here we still missed though. That Enderman is not having a good day. For a second there I was like considering, wait, do these have thorns? So I was starting to walk into them. Luckily they did not. Alright, so that we will be working on. Now we are almost out of food here, so I think we should try out our grill. We made it last time, but we have not actually used it yet, so why don't we do that? Let's see what we have to actually make. We don't really need a new bread, so we shouldn't worry too much about that. The pickled tomato, that is already perfectly sweet, so if we start cooking that we might destroy the flavor palette. But we could do with either soybeans or eggs. Let's see, pickled soybeans, somewhat sour. Let's pick some garlic. We can only use the grill if things are half-sized, so it needs to be less than 80 ounces. Let's see, squash maybe? Squash is nice. Actually, let's combine these. The potatoes. A cooked potato would be nice. Have some fries. Let's make some potato. We should definitely also cook some egg, because we rarely cook them. So let's take a full egg, split it. We're not actually cutting the eggs in half. This is a batch of eggs, just to point that out. And then we need one more. Bum 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 bum. Could cook some cheese. We have some nice soybean cheese, or some squash cheese. Let's do the soybean one. We haven't tried that at all yet. Someone is hugging the raspberries again. Right, so we just slapped them all on the grill. Let's organize them. And now everything is very laggy, as you can see. It does not really like to use these double structures that much. Let's light it. Oh, actually, over there. And now we just keep an eye here. Somewhat sour, somewhat sweet, somewhat sour, overly sour. perfectly sour. Oh, didn't finish. Let's take that out, gonna take that out. Gonna take that out and gonna take those out. Medium, medium. They should be able to combine. Alright. So, as you can see, you're not guaranteed that the taste sticks, because this one was perfectly sour. So we got that right on the money, but when we pulled it out, it reverted. Then we put it on again, it changed again, we pulled it out again. So sometimes, for some reason, it doesn't stick. So we got a moderately sour, extremely sour. That's not the best, but it is soybean cheese, which is like sour with sour. Somewhat sour, perfectly sweet, and nothing. Eggs are fairly bland unless you do something to them. What are you doing in my basement? Okay, now we should think about doing some mining. So we should prepare a meal. We should have some cheese, soybeans. Let's take the eggs. Fruit also. Veggie. Oh! Elderberries are growing. Awesome. Alright, so let's make 3. Should we make 4? I don't know. Okay, so mainly veggie. We want some cheese. We want some protein and some fruit. So a nice salad of fresh tomato, pickled green bean cheese with pickled soybeans and also, well, pickled tomato, pickled fresh tomato, pickled non-cooked tomato is what I'm trying to say, and pickled green apple. We do not have enough for a third bowl, so we're going to make this one with egg. Oh, perfectly salty. That's not bad. Should we make a fourth? I think we should. Alright. What time of day is it? Morning. Right, it's close but not quite there. Okay, let's go and fetch our gear. Really like those elderberries to finish growing, but it can take a day or two before they fully grow. Raspberries has also grown. At least some of them. They're a little dangerous to pick. Oh, blackberries also. Oi, give me the blackberries. My inventory is full. Should have thought of that. I think there is actually a key that like auto combines stacks as well, but I have not figured that one out yet. By the way, last time I talked about the whole oh, give me those berries. I talked about the whole being able to buy bushes. Now bushes like with the option of increasing month length. Oh, the blueberries have grown well. Nice. But if you increase the month length, you also have double decay and double consumption, which is significantly harsher than what we have in this situation. So I would say if you double the month length, you should probably half the cost of buying bushes, so that you need what is it called, where you would normally need 2 stacks of different berries to buy 1 new bush. I can't remember precisely how it is. Go back and look at it over there. But like instead of being 1 to 1, then it is a 1 to 2 instead. So you just get double the bushes from it. Okay, let's see here. Traces of magnetite. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Traces. Medium. Small. Gypsum. Traces. Okay, so it is like right on the edge of this hill. So probably best to just dig down and see if we can then pinpoint it when we get lower. Very large sample. Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out the best way of doing this, because I'm afraid that some of it might be above us. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, thanks for that. Let's do it this way instead. Yeah, I really like raspberries, especially like fresh raspberries are really good. If you make marmalade of them, then have like, what is it called? Like when you open the marmalade the first time, and also for a little while afterwards, but like the first little while after you open the marmalade, it is so good. I find that blackberries keep better. Nothing of interest. Very large sample. Oh, I see some. Rich magnetite, that's what we like to see. Nice. Seemingly very scattered though. Large sample of gypsum, still a very large magnetite sample. Actually, I can't quite see the ceiling here. Very large gypsum, very large magnetite. Right. Did I accidentally take 5 instead of 4? That's not a good idea. Very large gypsum, very large magnetite. Large magnetite, very large magnetite, so it changes right here. Okay, let's go the other way. Large magnetite is already dropped.
I know you're a monster.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So basically here. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to mark it like this. This is not the best place to go the other direction. Some more.
I know you're a monster.
Traces of gypsum, small sample of gypsum, traces of gypsum, very large sample. Medium sample, large sample, large sample, so it basically splits right here. Magnetite. Very large. Scary gravel in the ceiling. very large. As long as it's supported, it won't fall, but it is always scary because that will fall as soon as it is not supported, not needing an update first. Still very large. Running low on supports already. Still a very large. Okay. So, since it is morning, let's go up for a sippy. Do. And before we return, let's just have a quick look here to grab the berries that hadn't grown. Just gonna borrow this for a little space. Blackberries. Okay, and while we're up here anyway, let's get some more supports, since we almost used them all. I'm glad that Mo likes the music. A lot of the music is a matter of music that I'm allowed to use, but there is also a lot of the music that I like. Like this is one of the songs that I quite enjoy. Let's move the waypoint over here so I can more easily find the drop. Oh no, there goes my metal shovel. Still a very large sample. I think it's raining up there now. Medium, large, large, so basically right here. I think all my support beams hit right on the point. Actually, I need those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so basically here-ish. Oh, I see we have one above there actually. That is conglomerate. Now that one there's going to be a problem because that can update. If that rock there updates, this is not supported, so if that updates, that's going to crash down, crush this pillar, that will break this, and then we have a cave-in. So we're going to put that there. This is a little dangerous too. We're going to support the bottom of that support before everything comes crashing down. And it continues. I do not trust that side to be lucky again. Okay, this one here we are going to make it cobble, because otherwise it won't be supported. How far are we? We can go one more. Okay, not ideal. Okay. Again, this one up here is a problem. So, oh, not this one. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I see more in there. Should still be fine. No, it's starting to be hard to see anything. If you can't see anything, it's about the same for me. Oh, raw stone. Let's take a moment to deposit ore.
We must not mock the fates and sit complacently while others act. You must rise, get up, join us.
Okay. I got distracted by that piece of magnetite and now I'm in this hole instead. Okay, I think it should be safe to mine that one. But just in case... before they despawn. Oh, we're down at the schist layer. That is a good thing. Okay. Just a little scared of that one. Because it could cause cave-ins, but usually when you break off the raw stone, it doesn't. At least it hasn't until now, but I wouldn't trust it 100%. Obviously. Okay, that is a problem. Unless... we make use of this room. I'd have to take a chance there. Damn it. Okay, let's toss those for a second. Put that there, unseal. I need some pocket space. Okay, then I need cobblestone to put in that space, and then I should be able to break these safely. Well, relatively safely. Things can still... Like, the thing is, if I break something here, that can still propagate and cause something like that to collapse. So, it is not safe, but it is safer. It is more safe than unsafe, essentially. More magnetite over there. But I might be able to get it from this side. Let's see, where are we supported? This is like not supported at all. Great. Okay, risk. And that one there is also going to be risky. Risk. It's not a bad vein. It is not entirely together, but it is not bad. Should be safe. Some more in there. It's not the best place. Well, something collapsed down there, as you can see. For some reason it didn't make a sound though, which concerns me a little bit. The reason I didn't want to put it out here is because of those holes down there. Didn't want those to cause issues. I'm out of space again. Ah, sure, 5. That one I heard. I'm gonna grab that one real quick. That's just regular conglomerate. Ah, bumps. Okay. No. Come on. Let me do it. Boom, 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 boom. Risk. Okay, what time is it? 18. The only problem is I'm not entirely sure where I got down now. I'm a little lost. Okay. Okay, now where did I come from? Up there, it would seem. We have more behind there. Yes. I have a feeling that's down here. It was indeed. Well, it's exposed some. Exposed a bunch actually. Please stop that. There's some up there. So yeah, as I also said last time, collapses are not always bad. They do destroy ore if you're not careful, and even if you are careful, they will likely still destroy some ore. They can also expose ore that you missed. And in some cases make it easy to get out. Just do that then. Fair enough. Midnight. Still says a very large sample. Not comfortable with that one there. Okay, we should be able to safely put a cobblestone there, because this one should support it one down. And then we can bring our ladder down. Okay. Well, we still have a very large sample, but I think we did pretty well with that. So I think we're actually going to call it here. Let's see here. Edit this one. Rich, partially mined. Partially mined, but still with very large sample. Okay, that text is all screwed up in this zoom level. That's weird. Right, let's get out. A successful expedition. Kinda wish you could color these. Wouldn't make much sense, but just for the sake of coloring them, really. Alright. Well, first of all, let's deposit the iron. Where do we have space? Let's just do it in this one. Okay, all of them are empty now. Well, we shouldn't seal it yet. Soon though. Magnetite we're going to throw over there. That was not a bad haul. That is a lot of iron. Let's see, how many did we get? 19 stacks and 12. That's 316 at a value of 35. That is 110 ingots. 110. We need 156. So that vein right there was big enough that it almost finishes us with the blast furnace. Isn't that just wow? Okay, we're gonna organize that more soon. You can see we have some willow trees that needs cutting. Need to get something to drink first though. Also some Douglas fir. Like a lot of veins are like not bad but not great. It's really like rare that you get a bad vein, but sometimes you will get something like that where it is just out of this world. And it is so nice when it happens. Where did I put the other cobblestone? I stuck it in some random box. Where should I put it? I cannot remember. Alright, before we lose a stay time, let us have a look at farm and stuff. Now the only issue is we're going to need more wood before we can use the iron. Rye is mature, that needs a B or C. Bell pepper's coming along. Let's see. B was a little better, but I would rather have the squash. Oh, lemon. Bonus fruits are never unwelcome. Okay. Whoops. Forgot I still have the backpack on. No. Chicken. Ah, I had a feeling that would happen. Come on, chicken. Alright, well, we still have a little daytime. Let's go cut down those willow trees. Now that we have the shears, nothing leafy can stop us. I don't need this many. It's just fun. Okay, I'm gonna step there. Nice. That is another batch of charcoal. Okay, missing 9. Okay, that should be everything. 16 all around. Let's cut the Douglas fir. Thought it would be a little weird if we didn't get at least one sapling from that. Damn it. Alright, that is all of those. Now let us... First of all, let us get the charcoal cooking, I think. Then we can take care of the other things. Especially this one here. Boop. Can also make these pits much bigger than this, as long as there's no empty air spaces. But then we have to wait even longer to get the appropriate amount of wood, so it just takes too long. Zombie, would you please? I am making ladders. first, we need a saw. Some more planks. I think the curdled milk should be done. Yes. So let's see what we have. Squash, soybean, garlic, tomato, onion, and green beans. Let's make some carrot cheese. Carrots are somewhat sweet, somewhat sour. Sweet and sour cheese. Was it 10? Yes. Alright, we are back on our feet again. Now, let's see here. So the problem with running rich ore is that it would give us a lot of ingots, but it would also give us a partial ingot. So let's see what we can do. Is it worth it to do something about it? Hi there, Ashley. Welcome. Let's see. 22, that would be 770. Not really. Like if we did 20, we would get an even 7. I'm a girl. Let's see. No. Mm, 13. Would have been nice to get 15. Eggs are good. So are lemons, though. Okay, I am out of food, so it's time to make some more sandwiches. Green bean cheese, tomato, green apple. We don't have very much soybean left, though. So, we will have a tomato cheese sandwich. Put it in the right slot, please. With soybeans and apple on rye. Though, since we don't have very much, we will have it with egg for the rest. Perfectly salty. Nice. The rest of the soybeans we'll just munch because not really that much sense in bothering with combining. Since we haven't cooked them, we can combine without issue, but still. Alright. Let's put that in there. Let's have a look at the farm. See a soybean that's done. Just gonna make some rye because I like rye. Alright. Where are we at? 2 hours in. Can I actually see what I'm jumping on here? I also need to put up a ladder for the other side. Let's see here. Let's see, I think those two should go. The leaves should not reach above the other roof, I don't think. I'll take these out. Not sure about that corner. I think that's a little better. Bum bum bum. I think this one should also go. And the rest I think we keep. Still a little wild, but it's not bad. All right. Wait, why am I bringing the hammer? I don't need the hammer right now. Unless I want to put in flooring right away. Do I? I don't know, so I bring it. Bum 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 bum. Actually, it's quicker to go this way. Okay, there is a party over there. So we should try to do something about that. Hi, zombie. Let's see, what time is it? It is 22. Berries. Oh, not the blueberries. Let's see, this should be done by now. And while we are here, let's see, sycamore. And also pine. want to check here. Let's see. Raspberry, summer to late summer. So we're not going to get any more this season. We will get more blackberries though. What about the blueberries? Yeah, we'll get more blueberries. What more was it that we had? Whoop. Ass. So rude. Come on, friends. I can also see you over there. Could we please finish this? Thank you. Spooder in the tree. Alright, so here maybe. Oh, another spooder. Another tree spooder. Okay, it seems all the spooders wants to be in trees right now. It's okay. Well, where was the spot? Here-ish. Okay. I would have liked to get this one down before. Well, I can still see where the dark spots are. I'm surprised I got no spider eyes through all that. Okay, now I need to empty my pockets. Also no arrows. I thought I got arrows. That is not a lot of mortar. I should make some more. Stop that. Don't make me regret putting in these. A rooster walked into the raspberry bushes. Okay. So I need some marble, and I need some sand. Don't think I have any vessels left outside here. Charcoal is done. I'll grab that in a moment. Oh, winter green berries are growing. That means that we're now in early autumn, so we've changed month overnight, which means that these should also be growing soon. Wait, what? These were grown a moment ago. Where'd the berries go? Ah, over here. I just moved. Should also be getting some more elderberry, but the raspberry are done. I found out, by the way, that these cattails and the pondweed that you see out there, they actually use the same code, so they basically just generate in specific places, and then if the block above where it is spawning is air, it becomes a cattail, and if it is anything else, whether a solid block or other water, it becomes pondweed. So if I put something above this, it will actually make it into pondweed. See if I can demonstrate it. Not really easily, but you can easily do it yourself. I just did it by making some bridges. Lime mortar, mortar. Now let's grab the charcoal. Bridge Papa. should be 50. Let's take from the other one. Clean up all of these stones. Apparently I can't count. I actually forgot to check if we have any conglomerate bricks already made. That might have been a good idea. We do. Not that we probably won't need more anyway, but still. Might want this wider. Well, before we do anything else, let's do a little lighting. skeleton now. Holy butts at the amount of friends here. Yes, you go after the skeleton. Would you please just fight the skeleton? And I will. Okay. Also spider, that's a little too much. We will retreat. Mortar is finished. Don't really have inventory space still, so I'm gonna need to make some. This is the kind of time where it would be nice to have a hot spring nearby. Because I am nearly dead. I need to get some of the mortar into the basement. Now we're looking for berries. No, wait, I put the... keep mixing up where I put things. Because I have multiple worlds. So this goes in here. Okay. All right. Hello. Oh. Berry. Only one, no. No, two. Still no more elderberries. A zombie invasion this evening. Found your way in. Good to know you can do that. Oh, skeleton. Don't really want to fight a skeleton in my current condition. Oh, hello. Yes, I will take your gunpowder. It's too late, zombie. You're still here. And you're also still here. Skeleton I don't want to tangle with. How are we doing? Not bad on Kapok. Should have enough. Let's see, the bloomery should be done by now. So, as you can see, it's an 8.4 bloom, which means that we're going to need 5 blooms in order... Actually, I think I would rather have it in the other one. We're going to need 5 blooms before we have enough to get rid of the partial blooms, which is where it gets a little annoying to work with. Could also potentially combine some of them with these. Like if we take 4 out, then we get a 7 instead of an 8.4. And then we add 4 magnetite of small, that would give us 0.42. So let's see, we have 13. So that means that we have essentially these. So we could do... like that, and then like that. I wouldn't really solve the problem. I'll decide that later. would just be nice to use some of the smaller samples as well. Not that they're really very good. The problem with them is that, well, they're almost not worth processing, honestly. Where's milk? How is Minnie Moo? Let's see. More berries. Those have grown. Got a few more here. Alright, let's have a look here again. So, yeah, then we need to move it forward by 1. That then collides with this tree. This one here actually goes over there. Stick, stone. Look away. Just because otherwise that is never gonna grow back. Don't really like the change in the grass growth mechanics in that regard. Like, I don't really see a reason for changing it, honestly. It's like, why? It just makes it harder to build pretty things. These I don't care about because they're inside the building. So we need a space of 3, and the other one will go there. And that means that this tree is going to have to go. I know that the ending music is playing, but we're not quite ending yet. It will be before super long though. We are getting there. This tree is going to have to go as well. Is it connected to any other tree? This one we move one forward. And then maybe we want to have a door. Actually, we will have a pillar there, so the door will have to go here. So I should place the next block so I don't have to replace it. Right, about 9. As I said, exactly 9. Right. Then we want to have this one, that one, this one, that one, I'm going to have a stair there. We are going to have a stair here. So we'll put light in so that we can light up some area. Over here we probably also have some. Okay, so far so good. That's right. They damage, don't they? Okay, just wanna double check that I picked the right wood. So we have pine flooring with sycamore lining. I want to do that over here as well. Skeleton, would you not? Okay, then the question is, we should probably fill this area in. Open to the sky we do. At least temporarily. Please stay. I'm gonna let the grass grow there so that it has more stability. Then we can raise the remaining part of the flooring. At least that's the plan. Let's see, this one here. Might as well fill that in. Suddenly a lot of creepers. Okay. Of course I didn't bring my saw. That was an oversight. Saw has seen better days. It's not going to last much longer. Sorry. Let's see, tomatoes almost done. Bell peppers are on the way. I thought I heard someone. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to take myself a real life sippy as well. Okay, actually, before we do this, no hat. Grass grew a lot quicker than expected. Oh, you bastards. Fair enough. Let's see. Should be fine. There. magic support beams. Oh. This tune I also really like. It brings back good memories. I used it in my YouTube series. Okay, of course I'm missing 3. If I remember correctly, I used it as my intro. Not the entire tune, of course. That would be a little over the top. Oops, there we go. How this saw is still alive, I am unsure about, but it's performing well. $27. Yeah, that went. I think we will do the foundation of this building and then we will call it off there. Just in case I miscount it. I did not. Wrong tool. Alright, let's bring number one more. And then probably thinking we should have a pillar, and I'm not sure if it should go here or if it should go here. I think for now let's put it there. It will be in the center of the room then. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43-ish. Can I remove these now? I hope so. So, do we have enough smooth marble? No. We have 41 and we need 43. So we do not. We will need to pick up more smooth marble. Might do that on stream, might not. We'll see. But let's start cleaning up so that we can call it for tonight. I think it is that time. Wrong tool again. White elm. Sycamore. Pine. All right. So, what have we done today? Well, I would have liked to work a little bit on the garden, but honestly it's probably a better idea to do that during winter, since then all the berries will have grown. We've gotten our first berry harvest. That is awesome. Still none of these. They're supposed to grow this month, but for some reason they haven't yet. We have started a foundation for what will become a stable, so that our animals can have a little bit of a nicer place to live. We went mining to get some more magnetite, going specifically for Magnetite because, as I talked about last time, limonite, hematite, both of those can be used for dye. Magnetite cannot. Magnetite is only for iron. So in that sense you also do not waste it when you could use it for other things potentially. So for just plain iron, I feel that Magnetite is the best, because then you don't have the temptation of using it for anything else, or feel that you should have used it for anything else. Then did a little bit around the house. Took care of the animals, took care of the farm, got some more charcoal going, made the first batch of the new vein. If you missed the mining of the vein, it turned out to be a fairly sizable, rich magnetite vein. There's still a very large sample there, so there might even be more to extract. But all the visible ore has been mined out now. So whatever is left is fairly limited still, even if there is some left. And, well, let's see. This one I should just munch. Do I have enough? Not really. I do have enough apples though. So we got a total of 110 and change. Now before we end, just want one more thing, and that is to have a nice little tomato green bean cheese sandwich with egg and apple on lightly baked rye. Let's get the full size. So let's put the rest in the basement. Return it to the munch box. Let us shear the sheep. One last time for tonight. I hear you, skeleton. Don't shoot my animals. And then let's end off with a nice sandwich. So, that will be it for tonight. Let's hop to the ending screen. So, that is it for the stream tonight. Managed to keep it to about 3 hours. That was really the goal. I could have gone longer, but I wanted to try and keep it there because I have a tendency to go over when I'm playing Terrapuppercraft. Now, let's see, next stream. Well, it is quite likely I will be doing something during the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, but I have not made a decision on it, and it also depends on how I'm feeling. But it is a goal. As for next week, really most days are open except perhaps for Monday. Monday I have that board game thing again. So I might be home too late to be able to do something. I might also make it home in time, and then it depends on my mood. But other than that, every other day is basically open until Friday, where the next planned stream will be. So, if nothing else, I will see you then, but hopefully I will see you at least a couple of times before then. I'm glad that Mo had fun. So, I am gonna stop babbling and get going. I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you again next time. Take care of yourself, everyone, and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye and good night.